DDSN worked with providers across South Carolina to ensure that individuals with disabilities are able to find work. We spoke to employees at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena in Greenville, South Carolina, who took advantage of our employment resources.
I'm a watchman at Bon Secours Wellness Arena. I've worked here for 4 years.
Bon Secours Wellness Arena is in Greenville, South Carolina, and we're the primary go-to for live entertainment and sports in the Southeast.
Beth spoke about how Mark was hired.
Yeah, well, we started really focusing in on additional workforce opportunities. I think when we were actually a little bit short-staffed, and we realized that there was a population of workforce of employees that we had not really tapped into. And so we worked with an outside agency, ARC, and helped place Mark in his role here, and that was 4 years ago, and things have been going great ever since.
Mark spoke about how his disability affects him.
So I have cerebral palsy, CP, right? My brain does not function with my legs. I mean, they work, but they don't interact with my brain sometimes. They send the wrong signals.
Despite the challenges Mark faces, he is able to effectively handle all of his responsibilities as a security guard.
What I do on my job is make rounds and check the cameras and make sure everybody here is safe in the building.
Yeah, well, he serves a number of different roles. One of them is a watchman, so he works in our 24-hour security office. He has 2 primary colleagues that he works with down there. He works the day shift, keeps an eye on things, monitors our security cameras, makes rounds throughout the arena, checks the doors, and just helps assist us in the overall safety and security of the building. He also works shows, so he's front of house, greeting our customers, making sure they can find their seats, or helping resolve any customer issues we might have.
Beth mentioned she had no hesitancies regarding employing Mark.
Working shows is a very fast-paced. They're very fast-paced. You have to make decisions very quickly. But I think what Mark did is he took the time to learn new skills. And I really didn't have any hesitancies at all. He went in very confident. Mark always asks questions if he needs assistance. And he fits right in with the rest of the workforce.
Beth had words of advice for employers who may be thinking about hiring someone with a disability.
I would say they will definitely uplift your overall workforce. I think they will find that by hiring diversely and going into your recruitment efforts with an open mind can really be eye-opening for the entire staff. And certainly if you are a customer service entity like we are, you will realize that perhaps Mark has a better, or Mark or other individuals with a disability perhaps has a different perspective when dealing with customers who also have disabilities. So it's been really helpful in that regard. Mark is always offering us advice and guidance on how we can improve and how we can better serve that population.
Mark spoke about how his parents supported him in his decision to get a job.
My parents have taught me from a young age, like, if you want to do something, you can put your mind through it. It doesn't matter if you're in a wheelchair, you can still work, you can still have all them hopes and dreams.
Mark reflected on what motivated him to seek out employment.
Most of it was me. I wanted to get a job because I don't want to be in the house. I like to be out doing things, helping people. It allows you to make friends. It allows you to expand yourself. Like, if you want to help the community, this is how you're doing it with the job. But it's not about the money to me. It's about the community I'm helping encourage other people to get these jobs like this.
Mark's goals didn't stop with finding employment.
My goal is to be a motivational speaker and still work here, but I want to help the arena in their goal to make it more accessible for people with disabilities.
Mark had advice for those who may be in a similar situation.
So what I could say for that disabled person or someone like me, don't ever give up on whatever you want to do, if it's working here or if it's working somewhere else, because nothing can stop you, you know.